Hi, this is BB. It's Friday, about 1 o'clock maybe, or minutes to 1. I'm gonna leave to go to work at around 2 o'clock, 2:30. My nose it's just raw and hurting and burning so bad. I can smell the chlorine. The roof of my mouth is bruised, but there's something, it just feels like this is all should be calloused, but it's not. It just feels so bad, like you should put your finger and feel calluses all over, except there isn't any. My nose, especially the right side, is like, you remember I said before about ground beef? It feels like ground beef, like when it just what it feels like back here and in my nose. I slept with under my coat 2 nights ago, not last night, the night before, and I was fine. Now, I think they might have come into my home again because the back of my neck here is hurting. It feels to me like there's some metal they have, and they're with magnets. They're moving the metal around and around and around. Somebody mentioned back in 2019 about playing cups. Like you're playing cups. They're playing cups in your head, and whatever these pieces of metal are, whatever they may be, I don't know. Maybe just tiny, but your body, it feels like a mountain. It's enough that it's noticeable and it hurts. You can feel it, especially if they get it to the back of your neck here. Oh my God, it hurts. I don't know, they're just tearing up your body with it. These people want me dead so badly. Apparently, they've been trying to kill me for a while, and it's not happening. Because they also have to make sure that they get away with it and they're not questioned for murder. So they're trying to make it look like I'm a long-term drug addict, like I'm a long-term alcoholic, or both. Because they're trying to go for things that will damage your organs, that will tell the autopsy guy or lady that you just belong in the outward pile where nobody gives a shit. Because you don't have any money, you're broke, they're blocking you from working. I swear to you, with my business, my website, I can make over $100,000. I have personally put one ad on Facebook, and within a matter of like 3 hours, I had $6,000 in my pocket. One time I was allowed to do that. Then they took it away. The whole point of these people doing this to me is to make me look penniless, where people will just cast me away. Even the people that I know, they think I'm this huge loser. Everybody always sits down and waits for God. They're big on talking about God, 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 right? God never said to sit down and let the train run over you either. God never said, well, anybody should just sit there if the train is coming and let the train run over you. These people, these human beings, are the equivalent of a train. A train that wants to run you over. Not you sitting on the track. It will jump the tracks and come at you. It'll run you over. I don't think God wants that for me. I don't think God intended for me to live like this. They want to use our belief system to tie our hands behind our backs. That we should wait for divine justice on them because they have been in our heads and they have seen divine justice. And somebody's going to burn them alive and somebody's going to do... Well, it ain't me, I'll tell you that. I'm not taking that on my head. I'm not taking... Somebody may burn their asses alive, I don't know. Whenever they're in the state of doing this. But believe me, they have so much money that they're hiring people to look out for them. To keep whatever environment they're in safe. Keep the building that they're in, to keep it safe. These people have money. Those stamps, they have bank from them. They're not selling these things. They're not selling anything. It's the fucking stamps they stole and they're selling them, or they already sold them. It's my cousin's man did this. Or my aunt or my cousin itself. There's only two sets of people. You see, I don't know where that came from. That came from the top. You saw that. I don't know. Look at the roof. Where the hell would that come from? Where would it come from? It's not falling apart. Where would it come from? I told you there's somebody up there. I know it. With that being said, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Because I feel my nose is burning really bad. And this discomfort and the dis-ease is so bad. You have no fucking idea. Like pepper in there. Which another thing is, if I eat pepper, they don't want that. Everything I go to eat, it's like they're following you. It's like, I don't know how it's done, but it's neural linking is to give you the impression that they're there with you. That they're there with you. Critiquing everything you do. Making fun of you. Who the fuck would have time for 4 years to sit down and do this if they don't have a pile of money somewhere? You do it for a couple of months, you live paycheck to paycheck, you're out on the streets. Not for 4 years. Nobody will put you up for 4 years unless they have money. Where the fuck are they getting it from? You have so much money of your own family's inheritance. But my family, the relatives who stole this, they're fucking pus. They're pus. They're stupid, stupid pus. And these people, whoever they reached out to, is fleecing them dry. But then they don't really care. They've grown to hate me because I'm not dying. They're now scared themselves because of what they've become and what they've allowed themselves to become. And people talk them into. And the people themselves are going to blame them. They're going to blame me. I'm going to, blame them. They're going to blame the people. It's going to be like a triangle going around and around and around and around. Around. Like it is cups, isn't it? It's like cups, 3 cups. It's just going from cup to cup to cup to cup. Everybody's blaming each other. These people have badmouthed my grandma. They've badmouthed my grandpa. They've badmouthed my mom. They've badmouthed my dad. I don't know. They've badmouthed everybody. But I know money is behind this. My dad lived in a third world country. He had a lot of money. He invested, whatever. It's a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to the price of those stamps. From what I read on the internet, the stamps are worth something. They're worth money. They're worth money. And the people, Guyanese, they think they're smart because the people are letting them read their thoughts or whatever. No, they're not. So whatever they're doing, because I don't know how this works. I don't read any of their thoughts. All I know is I'm being blasted the day and fucking night, and deduction, logic tells me I have money inheritances that I can't find. Everybody's giving me the runaround. Do the fucking math. My nose is burning so bad. Now, I joined this group on Facebook, and they have some pretty good posting there. And every time I try to respond to somebody's question or posting, it's saying decline, decline, decline. I tried to make one myself, even posted anonymously, and it's saying decline, decline, decline. Everybody else can see it. So I'm hoping now it changes. I'm actually going to go ahead and look for my dad's assets, because I finally found an uncle, and even he is saying, just let it go, don't forget about it. And I want to tell him, Uncle, money's money. It's not going to spoil. My father worked for that money. He worked hard. It's money. It's not going to spoil. It's not perishable. So that's what I wanted to say to him. It's not perishable. It's not going to spoil. So with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to get, I'm looking to get my grandmother's name on my father's side and my grandpa's name. so that, I can get my dad's ID card. Because the guy sold my father's house and is saying he doesn't have his ID card, he didn't need it, which I think is bullshit. You can't sell somebody's house because you got it, it was entrusted to you by one of the parties who owned the house. You just can't go and sell it. Because my dad could be alive when you were trying to sell his house. There should be some rule or law against that. Anyway, I'm still going to go ahead and try to get it. And I ask for a prayer. I just don't feel right today. Because this burns like crazy. And they're telling me they killed me last night. And I'm still here. I think what they are is they're gassing me so much that I pass the fuck out. And they're thinking I'm dead. And then I don't. It's like they gas me out so much that I pass out. Because right now my nose is burning and I know it's going to burn later. Because I slept under my coat, which means they found a way to get under there. You can't have a night of rest without them all over your fucking head, physically putting shit in your head. I told them do 1 million psychic readings. They can afford it. Get psychics on tap to sit down and fuck with me. I mean, okay, well, psychics are, is outlawed in the Bible. So is fucking murdering. It's outlawed too. That's all I'm saying.